Thanks for shopping at Family Mart. Ugh. Don't worry, we only have 6 hours to go. Yay. Can you ring me up for an energy drink? Okay, cool. You know, I don't really understand why you chose to be moved to the night shift. It kind of sucks. Well, actually, it really sucks. Here. You having an okay time staying awake? I know it's been a couple weeks now, but the sleep schedule can be kind of rough. What? You're looking at me like I committed some kind of cardinal sin. What's wrong? White Monster is the best one. What are you talking about? Do you know how they make this stuff? This nectar of the gods? They siphon it directly from the snowcaps of Mount Olympus. This is liquid gold. Whatever. Here. Oh, and since you talked bad about my drink, go mop the floors. Oh, I'm sorry. Are you arguing with your senpai? I'm your supervisor, you know. That's what I thought. Now get to work. I'm not making you do all the work. I gave you the easy job. I have a bunch of other stuff to do. Anyways, you still didn't answer my question. Why did you move to the night shift? No, I'm not asking because I don't like you being here. Trust me, having someone to talk to makes it much easier to not drive myself crazy. Plus, you know, you're cute, and you're pretty funny, too. If they moved any of the other day shift people over, I would have been really pissed. I thought you moved over here to get away from them, to be honest. Oh. Okay, that makes sense. You're a hard worker to do all that and then come work here at night on top of it all. When do you sleep? No, I actually like the night shift. It's, you know, kind of creepy sometimes, but it's usually dead, so I can just sit here on my phone and screw around. Easy enough, right? Once you get used to it, sleeping during the day isn't so bad. I love the nighttime. Everything is nice and quiet. There's not a bunch of people everywhere, no waiting in line for anything. You'll get used to it. Huh? I feel fine. Why? Oh. That's one of the joys of working at night. The dark circles. But other than that, since I don't go out in the sun, my skin looks pretty flawless, doesn't it? I look terrible? Well, thanks. Don't hold back or anything. I know what you meant. I am pretty tired, and I don't feel too good. The energy drink usually helps, but I guess it's been too long since I've had a proper meal. No, that's not the kind of meal I'm talking about, but thanks. Hi, welcome to Mart. No, no one's there. The door does that sometimes. Anyways, the night shift is... Damn, door's broken again. Great. Let me go in the back room and try resetting it or something. Watch the front for me, okay? Hi. Didn't I tell you to watch the front? Oh, what floor sign? It's, over in the corner. This is, ketchup? No, it's, one of those, blood bag ketchup packets. It's a cool, trendy marketing thing that McDonald's is doing where they, everything is like a medical theme, for the vampire outbreak and everything. You don't look like you're buying that. Oh, because of my teeth? It's just like a cosplay thing. Yeah, like at work you have to, make things exciting so you don't fall asleep. Don't tell anyone? Wait. Don't tell the general manager. Please. I can't go out during the day, and this is the only night shift job I could get. If I get fired, I won't be able to pay my bills. What? No, I'm not a weirdo. Oh my god. I'm an actual vampire. Wait, stop. Please don't run off. Do I look like I'm joking with you? Do these teeth seem fake? See? Ow! Don't wiggle them. Did you just put your hand in my mouth? Go get me a hand mirror from the shelf. Aisle 4. Right there. Yeah, hold it up to me. What do you mean I have to buy it before I use it? Give me that. See anything? Yeah, try and explain that one. Because I'm a vampire. Haven't you been seeing all the news stories about vampires appearing lately? I mean, we've always been around. The point is, this shouldn't be that shocking to you. Oh, relax. I'm not gonna do anything to you. I just ate. Owe you an explanation? For what? Existing? Trying to pay my bills and survive in capitalism? Vampires deserve to have jobs too. Oh, okay, so just because I'm a vampire, I should be living in a manor on the hillside and have generational wealth or something? Yeah, well, I don't. That's why we don't stereotype. I guess I could explain a little bit to put your mind at ease so you don't get scared and rat me out or anything. I go get blood bags handed out from the donation centers, so I don't have to feed on humans. And I usually try to only have a little bit here and there to make it last, but if I go too long without it, I start to look more like a vampire. With the teeth and all. If I drink blood, I don't look too vampire-ish. But I was starting to get really hungry, and I don't think I would have made it 6 more hours without a snack. Well, I mean, yeah, I probably do suddenly look a lot better than I did earlier. Now you know why. Oh, no, blood isn't the only thing we can drink, but it's the only thing that makes us feel satiated. But the white Monster energy drinks, that makes us feel a little satiated. Not as much as blood, but it helps. Unless I'm starting to fade really bad like I was earlier. I had no choice. Yeah, white Monster. No, I'm not joking. I told you, this stuff is good. It's an ancient recipe that's been handed down through history to give vampires an alternative to blood. Why do you think it's called Monster? Ever thought about that? What? No, I wasn't planning on feeding on you. God, what kind of guy do you think I am? I barely know you. Oh, come on. Just because I said you were cute doesn't mean I want to feed on you. Am I allowed to give a genuine compliment? Yes, I actually think that you're... That's not important right now. Can you promise me you won't tell the manager? If he finds out I'm a vampire, I'm worried he's gonna get scared and fire me. Depends. Depends on what? Oh, God. Just had to get outed in front of the most annoying person possible. Okay. Alright. Fine. What do you want to know? The machine that opens the automatic doors up front has a remote that I use to make it look like the door isn't working right, so I have a cop-out if I'm working with someone and need to go hide and have a snack real quick to tide me over. But didn't count on having an annoying, meddling coworker that has a hard time listening to Senpai's instructions. Do I look like I can do magic and crazy shit like that? If I could, I wouldn't be working at a convenience store. I could promise you that. You sure have a lot of questions, don't you? Yeah? Well, I can assure you, vampires are surprisingly similar to humans. Well, for example, vampires also like to try and trick people, just like bratty little humans that think they can get me to yap about myself. Yeah, nice try. But I can see right through you and your little scheme. I could tell you weren't scared of me when you found out I was a vampire. And that little act, like you were gonna tell, wasn't so convincing when you were trying not to smile. If anything, you looked excited. Let me guess, you wrote vampire fanfiction when you were younger. Maybe you still do. Don't play dumb with me. I might be kind of an idiot as far as vampires go, but that still makes me a hell of a lot smarter than a normal human. Also, I was looking over your shoulder the other day and saw you looking at vampire goth thirst traps on TikTok, so... Yeah. You certainly have a type, don't you? Vampires? Really? Ugh, they're so high maintenance and moody. God, never doing that again. I used to date vampires, but I'm never dating a vampire ever again. Not after the last one. Why do you look surprised? I know I get zero money, but I'm hot. And we all know that pretty pulls. Me? Into humans? Not particularly. Why? Are you interested? I'm also high maintenance and moody, you know. Alright, let's not bring my TikTok history into this. Okay, we're both guilty of having a type. Fine. No thanks. I'd rather choke on garlic than tell you about my vampire dating history. Why? Do you need vampire on vampire inspiration for your fanfic? That I'm now certain you still write. Go finish mopping, human. If you have time to lean, you have time to clean. And if you have time to mouth off at your senpai like that, you have time to do the rest of the stuff on the nighttime duty list. Better get to work. Oh, I'm sure you'd love to know that, wouldn't you? I kind of like how mysterious and cool you seem to think I am, so I think I'll keep it that way. You should be lucky to have such a cool senpai. Bet the daytime shift doesn't have anyone this interesting. Yeah, I bet you are. In my experience, humans aren't all that interesting. I doubt you have any secrets or anything that would interest me. I thought we agreed to let that go. What I look at on my phone is none of your business. Do I think humans are pretty? Yeah. Yeah, I do. But that doesn't mean you humans are complex or mysterious in any way. Humans are notoriously simple. Yeah, I know a lot of humans, actually. No, I've never dated one. No, I haven't talked to a human lately. Alright, I don't need to know a bunch of humans, or any, to know that you humans are pretty easy to figure out. For instance, figuring out that you transferred to the night shift to have an excuse to talk to me and be around me was pretty easy. I don't think it's a coincidence that I look just like all your fake thirst trap vampires that you can't stop watching. Hey, you brought it back up first. No need to be embarrassed. I think it's cute that you came in at night one time to get a snack and then immediately after stumbling over your words talking to me asked to be moved to the night shift. And no, I don't think it's a coincidence that we have the same days off. I bet it was hard to convince the manager to do that without looking weird. Yeah, I knew the whole time, pretty much. Honestly, I was just interested to see what you do once you got this far. Well, you did all that 4D chess maneuvering. Is it really a stretch to think you'd have some kind of plan for how you were going to hit on me? Or are you just so aware of how hot you are that you thought me just being in your presence would make me go for it instead? Did you think it wouldn't work on me? Why wouldn't it? You're super hot. Oh, don't get shy on me now. You got this far, didn't you? Don't worry. I don't bite. Maybe you didn't understand me. I'll say it again. You're super hot. And if you asked me to, I would. You can interpret that however you want. But you better think of something because we still have more than 5 hours left, so unless you want to sit here and make it awkward for the rest of our shift, I would think of what you want to ask. Yes, I would really like that, actually. You're adorable. No, it's just funny how you thought of all of this to get yourself here, and then couldn't bring yourself to make a move for like 2 weeks. At least we know who's going to be wearing the pants in this relationship. Well, yeah, it worked, but only because I was the one who made a move. I guess me being a vampire was so hot to you that it gave you the courage to finally let it happen. That's kind of embarrassing, actually. You don't even know the first thing about vampires, and you want one for your boyfriend? I already told you, humans are easy to figure out. Especially you, lover. Now get back to work. I'd like to finish my snack that I was so rudely interrupted from. I'm still hungry. At least I don't have to hide to drink anymore. You're the snack? And that's the flirtiest you've been all night. That's cute, but I don't think you're ready for me to be nibbling on your neck and giving you commands in your ear, but maybe if you play nice and do all of your work chores like a good little employee, I'll think about it. Pervert. Oh, well, this is a surprise. Can't remember the last time I saw a human. So, by listening to this audio, you get transported all the way here to the audio dimension? I didn't think it was true, but here we are. This is my first time seeing the phenomenon in person. Oh, nothing. Don't mind it. So how was your auditory experience? It must have gone quite well if you made it all the way to the end. Good job. You gonna be good for me and listen to more? Look different? I don't know what you mean. Maybe I did something different with my hair. Or it could be the mask. Ah, a different look in my eye. Very perceptive. I'm just, let's say, finding myself. But I'm still the same Ichi you love. Don't worry. Let's see here. Oh, this must be the audio you just listened to. This was an interesting one. Fun premise, huh? And I know you well enough to know that you're a sucker for a good vampire story. Pun fully intended. Oh, what's wrong? What's that pensive look on your face for? Spicier? I guess the audios have been getting a little spicier lately. More of my artistic vision coming through, I think. Why? Do you not like it? Let's be honest. You love when I flirt with you. Don't we have the cutest little parasocial relationship? You know, if you really loved me, you'd listen to more audios and make me very happy. See you next time, cutie.